Everyone knows that what happened yesterday weren't funny, but we need to put this shit into perspective. Too many people in their feelings chatting shit, but let's put that aside and let's just stick to what we know.
I appeared quite certain earlier in the programme, but there appears to be some doubt now.
Look at this dickhead sitting there sweating bacon, fam. You just knew he was gearing up to chat shit.
The source was pretty certain that the attacker, who was shot dead by police, was...
When you're ready, mate, take your time.
As I earlier said, Abu Izzadeen, who has a long history of extremism in this country.
So what you say, man lied, yeah?
It now appears that that might not be the case. It might be someone else.
What do you mean might, fam?
Owing to the fact that new information has emerged to suggest that Abu Izzadeen is still in prison.
Oh, so man done it from prison, yeah?
So it may be that we're not as certain as we were about the identity of this attacker, of this so-called lone wolf.
Not sure. So you man telling porkies, yeah?
Who's carried out complete carnage on Westminster.
And stop fidgeting and make this look legit. I know you lied on TV before. A man said complete carnage. I bet you lot were expecting to go to work in the morning and see this. And a man saying so-called lone wolf. I'll tell you what, if he planned that, he had a fucking mare. It's obvious that this brother was just a fucking nutcase. Anyone that knows anything about London knows that all the feds in Westminster are armed. Media talking about ISIS, terrorism, like it's some covert operation. Man turned up to Westminster with a machete and a Peugeot, fam. First a man was in ISIS, then he's born in Kent, then they're saying his name's Khalid Masood. Are you sure that weren't John Wick, fam? Because I feel like for what that man said he was trying to do, he come a little underprepared.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
Big man thing, but maybe he had a pencil in his sock, innit? Westminster's the city with the most CCTV in the whole fucking world. Man ain't got no footage of what really happened. We're just taking man's word for it. The man are saying this was an attack on Parliament. Guy Fawkes had gunpowder. This brother had a rent-a-car. Brussels Airport 2016 suicide bombing. 32 dead, over 300 injured. Terrorism. Even in London 07 we had bombings. 52 died, over 700 injured, fam. That was terrorism. But what, we're saying this is the same thing, yeah? Then that knackered old goat Theresa May coming out saying that was an attack on freedom everywhere.
What?
So when the French police were shoving a baton up a man's batty the other day, that wasn't an attack on freedom everywhere, nah. Or when the man had soldiers in Afghanistan pissing on man, that wasn't an attack on freedom everywhere. Or when there's over 30 dead because the US dropped a bomb on a school in Syria yesterday, is that not an attack on freedom everywhere? Will you all lives matter man at now though? And what about the 300 plus civilians that just had a bomb drop on their head in Iraq? What, not them? All this shit is just propaganda to put batteries in the back of pussy-os like this, brother.
This is an Islamic jihad attack. The man that done this would have either been radicalised in a prison or he would have been radicalised on the streets of the UK with full knowledge of our government and our security services. They will know who he is.
Full knowledge of the government and security. You're giving that brother way too much credit. He was in a Peugeot, fam. All the racists jumping out their fucking pram. I'm seeing today Muhammad's a pedo and it's Islam. I had to tell a man, hold on. Talk about pot and kettle. Muhammad's a pedo, but swear down your God impregnated a 14-year-old virgin when she was sleeping, fam. I had to tell man, boy, if Muhammad's a pedo and there's only one God, then where the fuck did he learn it from? Saying that a book made someone kill someone is fucking ignorant. He killed them because he's a fucking madman. How many of you lot grew up watching Looney Tunes?
You know what to do with that gun, Doc.
And how many of you man shot someone in the head?
Get the fuck out of here.
This ain't nothing more than the government and the media distracting you from the fact them man about to trigger Article 50 next week and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You got man on the news saying Westminster look like a fucking war zone. War zone. Only thing that's gonna get attacked is your bank balance. Your money's gonna be worth less. Your price of living's going up. Your rent's probably gonna go up. Your food's going up. Your travel goes up every year anyway. Them man are laughing. So for everyone that thinks that yesterday was mad, shit's about to get 50 shades of peak for everyone. Rants and bants, make sure you like the vid, share the vid, tag your friends and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Add the Snap, add the Insta, add the Twitter, all of that, all of that, all of that.